I see the United States as being a force for good in the world.
I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it?
As Ronald Reagan used to talk about America being the beacon of light and hope for those who are seeking democratic values and tolerance and freedom, and I see our country being able to represent those things that can be looked to as that leadership, that light.
Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down?
No.
No! No! Don't shut me up! Think for one fucking second!
I'm not one of those who maybe came from a background of, kids who perhaps graduate college and their parents get them a passport and give them a backpack and say, go off and travel the world.
Oh, good for you!
I've worked all my life. In fact, I've usually had 2 jobs all my life.
Are you professional or not?
Then
why the fuck are you walking right through?
I guess the way that I have understood the world is through education, through books, through mediums that have provided me a lot of perspective on the world.
What the fuck is it with you? You got any fucking idea about?
Because we can't afford to lose in Afghanistan, as we cannot afford to lose in Iraq either. These central fronts on the war on terror.
It's fucking distracting.
I asked President Karzai, is that what you are seeking also? That strategy that has worked in Iraq that John McCain had pushed for.
Right, let's go again. Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
More troops, counterinsurgency strategy, and he said yes. And he also showed great appreciation for what America and American troops are providing in his country.
You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable.
I don't believe that new President Zardari has that mission at all, but...
you don't fucking understand. That's what that is.
No.
That's what that is, man, I'm telling you.
The Pakistani people also, they want freedom. They want democratic values to be allowed in their country also.
But I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking around like this.
Alaska has a very narrow maritime border between a foreign country, Russia.
Oh, good for you.
On our other side, the land boundary that we have with Canada, it's funny that a comment like that was kind of made to...
The fuck are you doing?
I don't know,
The fuck is it with you?
Well, it certainly does.
What?
Because our next door neighbors are foreign countries.
Oh, good for you.
They're in the state that I am the executive of. And
you wouldn't have done that otherwise.
Well,
I'm not asking, I'm telling you.
We have trade missions back and forth. We do. It's very important when you consider even national security issues with Russia as Putin rears his head and...
What is he doing there? Keep an eye on him, all right? He doesn't give a fuck about what is going on.
Where do they go? It's Alaska. It's just right over the border.
For fuck's sake.
It is from Alaska...
You're unbelievable, man.
...that we send those out to make sure that an eye is being kept on this very powerful nation, Russia.
Well, somebody should be fucking watching.
Yeah, well, they are right there.
All right?
They are right next to our state.
No! No!
Specifically, we will make every effort possible to help spread democracy for those who desire freedom.
Like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you?
Yeah, well, independence, tolerance, respect for equality. That is the whole goal here in fighting terrorism also, is not just to keep the people safe.
What don't you fucking understand? Give me a fucking answer!
Democratic values and ideals.
What don't you get about it?
Well, especially in that region, though.
Think for one fucking second.
We have got to protect those and support those who do seek democracy and do seek protections for the people who live there. And, we're seeing today, in the last couple of days here in New York, a speaker, a president of Iran, Ahmadinejad.
Nice guy.
Well,
nice guy.
Who would come on our soil and express such disdain for one of our closest allies and friends.
He needs to stop.
Israel, and we're hearing the evil that he speaks.
That's what that is.
And if that
That's what that is, man. I'm telling you.
if hearing him doesn't allow Americans to commit more solidly to protecting the friends and allies that we need, especially there in the Mideast.
Shut up for a second, all right?
If Americans are not waking up to understand what it is that he represents, then nothing is going to wake us up, and we will be lulled into some kind of false sense of security.
You're a fucking ass.
That perhaps Americans were a part of before 9/11.
Fuck's sake, man. Seriously, man, you and me, we're fucking done professionally.
Well,